we back.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy Champ.
It's your boy Lefty.
It's your boy G. Boop, boop, boop. Damn. You got the squeaky.
Yeah, I got the squeakies.
You switched
Extra
it,
fries.
You know what I'm saying? With the fries in the bag. What's up, fellas? It's been a little second. You got a little. What's you straight? It's been a minute. Let me get with it. As I roll up. Ooh. That's that currency. You know what I'm saying? That's that trademark to Skywalker. My fault.
Don't nobody know what that is.
Anyways, hey, we back. It's June. It's a couple of things going on.
Yep.
Not only is it 2 of the 3 live crew members' birthdays in June, but it's also Mental Health Month for men, I believe, right? Or something like that.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Well, just mental,
Sure.
men's mental health awareness.
I thought it was, men's mental health awareness. There we go.
Yes, sir.
So what are y'all going to do in the month of June to make sure your mental health is wired, you know what I'm saying, rewired, attached, you know what I'm saying? What are y'all going to do? What y'all going to do? Throw the Jeopardy sound on?
Not drink. Try to not drink.
That's going to help you with your mental
Absolutely,
health.
yeah. I think drinking just makes my mind cloudy. It makes me make bad judgments, especially when it comes to financial. So,
That will happen, yeah.
You make crazy bets when you all
not even just
alcohol?
bets.
Just anything, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, I got food at home, but I'm gonna go eat. Or it's very small things that can kind of add up. So drinking for me and get in the gym more. That's about it.
Okay, all right. You got one?
Kind of do the same things I've been doing: gym, therapy, and learning about the Bible even more.
Therapy is important
that's
too.
What kind of helps me out. And then honestly, I want to kind of get up. I mean, go to sleep earlier, and then kind of get up early so I can kind of take that time to kind of just sit there and.
Yeah,
I've noticed over the past couple of weeks. I mean, past couple of days, because I have to wake up early for service. That everybody sleeps, so you're getting more done. Like when everybody gets up, I've been up since 4.
Yeah,
y'all getting up at 8. I'm already ready for the day.
Yeah.
Question: are you an energy person? Because I think the same thing. Like I'll get up maybe an hour before everybody. Just nobody else is up, so I feel like the energy is different. You can think a little bit more clearly. I don't know. Just thinking.
I don't know about the energy thing. But
No?
I don't know about that. But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, champ?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
How about you, champ?
No, I'm definitely probably gonna be. I want to obviously do the same things I'm doing. Like I hoop every Saturday. Like that's my for sure. Like I don't think about anything else when I go hooping. You know. And so I want to add more hoop sessions into my. I only go hooping 1 day a week, so I want to go a couple more days in the month of June. But I think I like what y'all said too. Is I hate going to the gym now late at night because it's packed. It's crazy and it's too packed as of late. So I said to myself, I'm gonna wake up early and I'm gonna try to work out.
There we go.
See if it changes the
there
energy.
we go.
You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Changes what's going on. So yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, same shit.
Okay.
Y'all hit the nail on the head. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta make sure we check our mental, man. You know what I'm saying?
Have to.
Make sure we tap in with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Just real quick, I think what G was saying, therapy, I think is very important too. Like I was doing it for a while, then stopped, but it definitely helped just get certain things off your chest and talk to somebody who really doesn't have a horse in the race.
Yeah,
sure.
So it's a big difference, man. You talking to somebody that doesn't know you like that. Obviously, they're getting to know you because they're doing therapy with you. But the key thing is. This ain't leaving this conversation staying between us. It's confidential for sure.
That's true.
I can tell you whatever I want.
Yep.
As long as it ain't, I'm not killing nobody or about to commit suicide, you can't tell.
Absolutely.
So I can be clearly honest with you, brutally honest with myself. And that's what a lot of people can't do. Even though me, we're friends, right?
Yeah.
But there's certain things that we don't want to tell.
Right.
Yeah.
In that therapy session, you can say it and not be judged or not feel anything because that person's trying to help you out.
Very true.
Yeah, so it's different. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I ain't there yet with therapy.
What's holding you back?
I don't know if anything's holding me back. I'm not there. I'm not there with wanting to express myself with someone.
So
at
what's
that level?
So maybe what's holding you back, even though you don't think anything's holding you back, you can kind of say it there, but maybe you being vulnerable.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, but I think I'm vulnerable with my wife, though. You know what I'm saying?
you should be.
You
Yeah,
feel me? So,
absolutely.
so that kind of takes it, but I think I want to be more vulnerable with my wife too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think there's more, like there's points
exactly.
because I told like my wife as vulnerable as she has been, like she's not that vulnerable, and then like I'm not that vulnerable either. Too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we
for
are
sure.
working. You know, as
Absolutely.
You guys
we've
gotta-
been way more vulnerable than we, you know what I'm saying? But that's where I would like to do it more so. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I think to your point though, I do not. It's not like I don't want to not do therapy. I do want to get to a point where I do want to do therapy because I think it'd be really fundamental for me, especially for things that I have going with like family issues. And
Absolutely.
shit like that.
Yeah.
There's definitely something I
Sure.
would love to talk to a therapist about.
sure.
But I'm just not at that point where I'm like, do I want to do that? So maybe it's being vulnerable with someone else.
Because it's like that's what I was gonna say. Like you could be vulnerable with right, just because y'all are bonding, y'all are grown something, But it's hard to be vulnerable with somebody you don't know.
Yeah.
A complete stranger,
That's true.
especially for us, being like very similar.
Yeah.
Like it's hard for us to like open up, like because I'm like, I don't know, man, how this gonna go,
Yeah.
So
And there's probably moments where like I'm gonna need to talk to a therapist about like what's going on, with my wife. I can't talk to them,
Yeah, absolutely.
There's many things that I think you both alluded to that therapy is needed in many levels. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you'll find some stuff out, man. I found out
Yeah.
like there's a lot of us that we got childhood trauma and we don't know that.
Yeah.
Man.
We're doing things like we do certain things for a reason. Like
Yep.
I'm a worst outcome thinker. That's for a reason. When you do therapy, you figure that out. Like, I wonder why I do think that. Like that makes sense now.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah. Hey, check your mental.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody check your mental. Tone, we still at Pilots View Studios. Hey, Tony C. Ali, check your mental.
Yep.
Especially since we talking about checking your mental, my mind was blown because two of the homies
Yep.
went to the dopest concert, you know what I'm saying, of the year, maybe of the decade. I don't know if we can say century. Century, yeah, it's been some dope ass concerts in
Maybe I'm sure Beyonce's up there, but yeah, this is from what I heard. It's up there.
But hey, one of our very own G Money just went to the GNX Tour.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Kendrick Lamar, SZA, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool. I liked it, man.
Where was you at though? First of all, where was you at? Where'd you see?
I went to Glendale,
Okay.
Arizona. I've always wanted to just go to Arizona though. So like,
Was that your first time?
Not my first time. Going as a not on a
Like a tourist.
business trip, right?
Yeah.
Because business
Yeah.
trip you go on for track.
Yeah.
it's a lot of that. So just going and being an adult and it was cool.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
to me it
Yeah.
was cool. Like I like being hot. I'd rather be hot than cold. So it was like the scenery is nice. I do like Denver more, just because there's more. Like where I was at Glendale,
heat? Was it a steady heat? My fault.
it was dry heat.
like the same shit every day.
But I like that though. I like that. I like being hot.
Okay.
But yeah, Glendale's it doesn't have a lot of black people there. And I need to be around my brothers and sisters, and I, like, and when you go places, you're like, dang, like I went there, I'm like, dang, like Denver got a lot of black people. Like you don't think
More
of
than
it
we
like
think.
that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dang, well, compared there, right? Compared to theirs. But overall, the going back to the concert though, concert was crazy. It's packed, like literally sold out.
So it was sold out.
So I don't care I don't care. I know there's like rumors going around that
That's what the box is
concerts,
saying.
Definitely the
man,
bots.
bro, that not at Glendale at least. Where I was at, it was sold out. It was literally sold out. Like, and I showed some like film too on my Instagram. Like, you could look. It was everybody was singing. Everybody singing in there. It was a great experience because I'm not really a Kendrick Lamar fan like that,
Yep.
right? Like I've getting after the whole Drake beef, right? That's when I start to like listen to his music more. I'm like, man, this dude's pretty good, you
But
know.
you wasn't slapping him back in
Exactly.
2009, 2010. That's what I'm
Was
saying.
that Mad City?
No, that's like way back in the day. That's
What
what
is
I'm
that?
saying.
Take a shot,
yeah.
throw a sip, drink, or something like
No,
that. Pull up,
that's-
drink. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Man, hey, I'm like, so he was playing some crazy stuff. I'm like, oh, he got some.
Yeah,
like,
you got some. Yeah.
Like, but
Yeah.
the beat, the beats was cool and everything. It was a really, it was a good concert. The part that was a little interesting to me, like being, my spiritual eyes open. SZA.
was gonna
This
ask,
is
okay.
interesting.
Okay.
She, to me, right, there's a little bit of demonic stuff that was going on in there. You know how they kind of do those rituals sometimes in the music and stuff. SZA's stuff is a little weird. Like, I know she's a little weird and stuff. I don't know much about her.
Yeah.
I don't know much about her music.
A little different.
But it was definitely, a little dark. So, but she overall is a good performer as well. DJ Mustard was there. So DJ
Okay, Mustard came out.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Or is
He
he
was
on the
going-
tour?
I think he's on the tour because he was the one at the opener. So he was playing all the music, had everybody hyped and everything. It was tight. Overall, it was tight. I liked how they put Kendrick out for a minute, then SZA out, then Kendrick. You got your money's worth because
That's probably most
he's
important.
he's really like a common courtesy artist. Like he's gonna give you your money's worth.
He
Like,
gave y'all a show.
yeah, it was
Good.
hours long.
2.5
Right.
hours.
Yeah,
Damn, really?
So,
He started right on time too.
yeah, he started right on time.
Ended at about 11.
Okay,
Okay.
just tone.
Okay.
Because you went too.
Yeah.
So where'd you go? You went to.
Dallas.
Okay. So it was the same thing. Was it you or was it you that told me that you felt like a little earthquake or something? Was that you that told me that?
Yeah, you can feel the whole stadium. I think
Damn.
it was,
Yeah. What stadium was he at?
AT&T Stadium.
Oh, nice. Was that packed?
Yeah.
It was sold out.
Yeah. So
Top to bottom.
yeah, that stadium's super big too.
So that's just telling me
Yeah.
that the bots is just botting. You go to Glendale, Arizona, not a huge place, not a huge market, right? Sold out. Then you go
But
to
the- but that-
AT&T
I'm-
Stadium, sold out. So
There's
gonna be
both
sold out.
football stadiums.
So you at the football stadium?
Yeah,
that's
and
what I'm saying.
it was sold out.
Okay.
You're looking at 50, 60,000 people.
Did you feel?
I don't think I've ever seen that many people in my life.
That's
Did you
crazy.
feel? Did you feel it like that too when y'all?
Oh, it was
rocking?
cracking. It was cracking.
You know what I'm saying?
Like as soon as that song, that Mustard came. Oh my
I
god.
bet.
That was
I
the
bet.
craziest part.
Yeah.
I bet.
That and then
Mustard, the
and
second part, because he did it.
yeah,
he did the first part
exactly.
at the
Okay, I
beginning
feel
of the show,
yeah,
and
he did the same thing. Yeah,
Second part at the end.
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, 52 songs between the two of them.
Yeah,
52 songs?
Yes,
52 songs.
I ain't gonna hold
Yes,
you, bro.
man.
Yeah.
I'm very jealous.
I am too.
Like I'm hating.
Because I like Kendrick a lot.
I'm
SZA,
exactly
whatever.
That's
But
why I said,
Kendrick,
like,
yeah.
you have it. You know what I'm saying? But the
Yeah.
fact that he can pull in like, like not the average fan of like, the average fan, like not
Sure.
like somebody who's like a die,
Yeah, I'm not-
You know what I'm saying?
no, I'm-
and like now
Not- yeah,
you
not
like
that.
damn, like okay, well, I'm gonna look up his track. Or I'm gonna check him out, especially after the show. Now, you know, I'm assuming.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I downloaded. Well, I have my Shazam like an old person, I guess.
I forgot
Like, hold on.
about
I'm like, whoa,
I
what's
forgot
this?
about
What's
Shazam.
this? What's this
Uh-huh.
right here?
You asked it. Sorry, what's this song right here?
What's this right here now? What is this right now?
That's funny.
Yeah, it was funny, man.
right.
It was a
Well,
good
good.
crowd. It was, and it's so funny because it was people of all ages, all backgrounds, just there. You know, like
Connected.
we were sitting next to this middle-aged white family, right? They brought the sons, the daughters. They was
Okay.
packed in
Okay.
there. It
How
was,
young were the kids?
the kids were, man, they had to be at least 10.
What?
10?
Yeah, they were
Really?
young, man.
All right.
They were young, man.
All right.
They-
Like this?
bro. They were young.
Yeah.
And guess
Doing
what?
little TikTok dances.
It's so it's so funny though, right? Because they was all asleep by the time they they came for Not Like Us. That song.
yeah.
Of course.
They
of course.
They asleep, bro. Everybody was
I
like,
couldn't hang.
everybody. You could tell because I was looking at them too. They got as soon as they said minor, they got up.
Yeah.
They got up and was like, dang, we missed a part. That bro, the stadium was cracked.
Random
bro.
question, just me being me. Did you get food?
Zari did. I did.
Because I don't know. I'll just be hungry there.
Nah, I ain't
You get food, Tom?
Man, listen, when I didn't know that the concessions at AT&T Stadium was much different than the concessions here.
Yeah.
The food that they serving
Yeah.
in the Texas Stadium,
Yeah.
we talking like ribs and mac and cheese.
I can see
We
that,
talking
yeah.
pulled pork, they had burrito taco. Bro, I had no idea that the concession was like that, but I ate right before. Because I didn't know that the food
Well,
was
that's smart
like
too,
that.
though, because I mean,
It's probably-
stadium food's not cheap anyway.
And
So
Oh, it
it
was.
was decent. Like it was priced the same down here. Like if you get
Really?
like, the regular like canned nacho cheese and jalapenos and some chips.
Yep.
It's
you're
like
getting the same
10,
stuff
15.
out there
Yep.
for that same price. You getting a brisket like I'm talking. People was walking around with burgers like this, like Texas burgers for real, for real.
But
See,
see,
I'm not
you
gonna-
trying to eat that at
Yeah,
the show
that's what I'm
though?
saying, bro.
that, yeah,
I would
yeah.
have.
Damn.
Man, you're gonna be in a coma, a food coma. You're gonna be a food
Hey, I
coma.
was too high.
I'm
bro.
definitely
Yeah.
spilling some shit though. At a concert like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
man, it's probably niggas crumping too. Niggas acting bad, nigga. You know that nigga take niggas acting bad. And somebody goes to do it. Niggas spill their whole shit on you. Hit the barbecue line.
That's crazy.
That's stupid. Somebody's
crazy.
crumping. I can see that though. That's funny.
Speaking of electrifying,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Dope, all around shit that was going on.
Uh huh.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals yesterday.
Yep.
It's Friday today.
Friday.
What the Hallie?
Yeah.
Should we do an instant reaction and talk about it, fellas? Because the game was that cracking or what?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so.
All right.
Um.
So, J-Lefty, I want to get your opinion
Yeah.
on game 1.
Yeah.
One word. Explain. One word and explain it.
Overconfident. The Thunder. To me, I think that just watching majority of it, I feel like they think they're better than everybody. Where the Pacers, to me, this whole playoffs have been kind of like, okay, we're good. We may have been down, but we're going to show y'all at the end how clutch we are. Shea, what did he say after? I think he said some shit like it's just game 1.
Be thinking.
I think that MVP is kind of going to his head a little bit. They're young, but the Pacers are hungry. The Thunder should be hungry too. They've been here with KD, but they should be hungrier than what they are, what they showed.
This group, minus Caruso, right? But
Yeah.
this group has not been, okay.
Yeah.
One word, NBA Finals, reaction, and explain.
Okay, so I barely watched the game, so but my first initial
You've seen this.
I just seen the play,
Mm-hmm.
right? I didn't see the game, but like my first initial thought though was over aggressive for
Another
the
over.
for the Thunder though, right?
Oh, another Thunder.
Well, because I was thinking from like watching them play, they're very over aggressive. When people go to the hole, they all kind of collapse on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they just got bailed out because the Timberwolves can make shots, those 3-point shots.
That's true.
The Pacers
That's true.
can.
Yeah. That's
So you can. So and
in
you know
bunches.
and you know Halliburton's a pure passer, so he's gonna like be able to drive and get to the hole and knock it out. Kick it out. Just like Nembhard's not bad either. You know, like they all play like just sound team basketball. They're not.
That's a great way to put it.
Like when you think of them, you don't think of them ever as world beaters. Like
No.
if they win the championship this year, they won't be the favorites next year.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's just it's I see this. You know, like when you're playing the 2K in your seasons and you just simulate the season to get the all season. You like these teams would never make it the championship. That's one.
Yeah.
It's one of those years. Like how are these two teams in the championship? Right.
Yeah.
Like you going back to your bingo card. You didn't have that.
Yeah,
on there. So
that's true.
but over aggressive for sure. They did. Hopefully they adjust though. But I think that it's gonna be a good series. I think it's gonna be a real good series because, man, they play like the Thunder's. That's the key. Like they play good defense, but they're literally aggressive. And sometimes when you're aggressive, you can be too aggressive.
Yeah, I agree.
I like the over aggressive on both ends too. Like the defense, because I thought you were going offense, but I thought on defense too they are a little over aggressive on the help, over aggressive on this.
Yeah.
So
you experienced that. Yeah.
So I think that but let me tell you, my one word. You guys both went Thunder. You said it though. Is it Neymar? Neymar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neymar?
Yep.
Neymar. Or Andrew. But Neymar. That's my one word. You know
Neymar.
why?
Okay.
Because, dude, I tell you what, Halliburton struggled. He didn't have the best
Yeah,
game.
man. Yeah, I agree with that.
He had a decent fourth quarter. He had a decent fourth quarter. He had a decent second half from what I saw, but like he struggled. They all kind of struggled, right? But Andrew Neymar, or whatever that dude's name is, I know he got a brother that go to, I think, Gonzaga.
He does.
Or something like that.
He does.
But let me tell you, man, he the reason why they kept in that game and they won. He kept the team I thought you said it. I thought he was over aggressive and it was right.
Yeah, sometimes that's right.
It was the right way. He played the game the right way. He penetrated the paint like at a fast pace most of the time. And then he kept the handle on it, though. Sometimes he was going to go up for the layup, but sometimes he was going to trick you and go for the pass. He found the right play. Then he was mixing.
Yeah. Oh,
Shai
man.
Gilgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. I
Put
seen
him in
that.
the mixer.
Yeah, he
And
was
they're
putting him
friends,
in.
too,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
hilarious.
Put him in the mixer.
Yeah, he did. He had him going
I
crazy.
step back, too.
And was adding that
crazy.
toughness to him, too.
Yeah.
there was a point where he like pushed him like, and then like he came back and pushed him too, and then walked past him on the free throw line. He fouled him.
Yep. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No,
go ahead,
my
champ.
fault.
No,
He
go ahead.
fouled him and then went to the and Shea pushed him. Then he pushed him right back, and then you know how you get to the free throw line. He said, "I'm gonna walk past you and brush your ass."
Mm-hmm.
So you don't expect that energy coming from him. You know what I'm saying? The light skinned braids. You know how I go.
He's
But, hey,
been aggressive though. He's
this
aggressive.
whole
Yeah, he's
playoffs.
aggressive. Well, just in the season, man. You know,
Yeah.
he's not bad, man. He's gonna give you some buckets. But the whole thing is though, right? Like it may not be him next week. I mean next time. It may be Neesmith.
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say the same
that's
thing.
what they
Yes. Yes.
they're like that. That's
They're-
what team they are. They got
um,
those two players,
Yep.
Siakam and Hallie,
Mhm.
and then them role players will literally show up.
Yep.
I'm
You
just
know
looking at
about
this
Neesmith.
bench score real quick. They
unfortunately.
had 6 players over 10 points, whereas the Thunder had really 4, but Shea had 38.
Yeah.
Obi Toppin 17,
Yes.
5 of 8 from 3.
He struggled early.
But if you
And
know
he
like
killed in that. Yeah.
And who knows? It might be McConnell next game. You never know. He may get you 14 points that are needed.
had 9 points in 17 minutes. That's
McConnell?
yeah, with 4 assists.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Neymar at?
14, 6 assists, 4 boards.
Yeah.
I think
So
you know what
so he's stuff in the stat sheet.
I know he's not a X factor, but Chet Holmgren can't do anything with Miles Turner. Like I saw Chet try to like body him, and Miles is like, bro, I weigh more than you. He can't do anything with him.
What did y'all think? What did y'all like about that switch? So they went with Hardenstein coming off the bench, and they put Wallace in. So it was just Chet that was starting with Miles Turner on the other side.
Who's the power forward is Williams, right?
Yeah, he was guarding Pascal.
Pascal's
I thought he did good with early. I thought they both had the jitters. You know what I'm saying? That whole both teams. But that was the lineup because it looked like you was about to say, why is he guarding Miles Turner?
Yeah. Man, you
I don't
guys
know,
got to
man.
think about this though, man. A lot of people don't realize this, right? The Pacers were good last year.
Yeah.
they just
They
they
was
just
good
they
last
just
year.
we
They just played y'all.
we
Yeah.
just beat them.
Yep.
We had more better moments than them in the play, but all the games were close.
That was in the finals, though, right?
That was in the Eastern Conference
Yeah,
Finals.
finals,
Yeah,
yeah.
they were
Yeah.
they literally should be here.
And I think the year before that they lost before the Eastern Conference, and then they've been
They've
been growing.
Man, hey,
growing.
Mm-hmm.
they don't give
Growing.
up. They don't give up, man.
That's another thing.
They don't give up.
That's
If it's
another
not
thing.
0-0, they
Yeah.
think they can win.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, and like you said, I just think that this finals it's matched. It's but like you said, the Pacers got some young men that can go. You know what I mean?
Yes, for a long time. They called the Pacers for a reason.
I don't know what the Thunder do without SGA's. Like he almost put up 40, right?
But that's the issue, right?
Yeah.
He puts up that many points, they still lose. Obviously,
granted-
they lost off of a game winning
yeah,
shot.
sure.
Right? Yeah.
But down
shouldn't
the
have lost
down
that
the
game.
no down the
shouldn't
course when you
They
had
shouldn't
Neymar cooked him up, right? Then you had Smith hit the 3. I think Obi hit the 3. It's like, all right, they were still close. I think they were down by 15 at one point, but they were still close pretty much the whole game.
One team.
What do you do?
One team, though,
Mm-hmm.
is used to. One team is used to when they
Crawling back.
when they win,
Yeah.
they're already blowing them out. They
Yep.
already stepped on your
Yep.
neck. You're done.
Yep.
The other team's like, oh, you stepped on my neck. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take that foot off my neck and keep them going.
For sure. That's
They,
right.
the Thunder weren't expecting the Pacers to do that, but they seen that the whole playoffs and then still didn't expect that. Right? They came back.
Yeah.
Every almost every game, the Pacers are coming back.
Yep.
When's the last time they really got blown out like that? You know, they've been in almost every game this playoffs. We can name a couple games they probably
Who,
got
the
blown out.
Pacers?
Yeah, because I know they got.
I mean, they've been down by
the
20,
Knicks-
but they still
that next
win.
One, that next one, I think. They
Yeah,
got blown
yeah.
out.
But I think they've got
the last.
Yeah.
Was the fifth game 5? They got. I think they got.
But
blown
probably
out
because
like
they want to
20.
go back. Sometimes I think they just want to go back home.
Or they're not.
They-
Yeah, they're like coasting, but you shouldn't do that.
I'm looking also. Lou Dort had 15. I don't think that happens
it
every
doesn't.
night.
No, it
so
doesn't.
you get let's
What
say
about
he has
Williams?
8,
Yeah, Williams.
17,
Off
He had
how
a-
many shots though?
19, 6 of 19.
He got 17 points
struggled.
off of 19. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a struggle. Yeah, that's struggling.
Yeah. Holmgren only got 9 shots up. Wallace shouldn't be in the lineup to me.
But is he
starting.
is he in the lineup because he plays defense, right?
He's in the lineup because he's in the lineup because he plays defense.
3 and
He
D.
the
3 and D.
But look at their starting five. That's what I was talking to the dude at the barbershop. Like I'm like, their starting five Hardenstein or Holmgren can't be out there. One of them can't. Like it's like they got too many guards.
They do.
The Pacers.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to get 3 and D out there.
Even Mathurin coming off the
yeah,
bench.
You're gonna get cooked
I
up.
mean,
forgot about Mathurin. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
So
It's gonna be an interesting series, more interesting than I thought for sure.
But let me ask y'all a cool question
Yep.
real quick. Shout out to the barbershop that do y'all think that based off what I just said, okay, so OKC coach, he said we're gonna go with Wallace in the lineup.
Mhm.
Hardenstein, you coming off the bench.
Mhm.
Do y'all think they should have went with how they've been going? Because it's been
You don't switch it up.
or switch it up.
I agree with that. You don't switch it up.
Yeah.
You don't.
We all been in situations, right?
Shout out to E Precision Cuts.
Right. I'm just saying, we've all been in situations though, right? Like
Yep.
even if we're playing the game against each other, right?
Mhm.
Like, and we're winning, like as soon as we switch it up, put somebody out, why you switch it up? It's been working. That's anything. Don't
Damn.
switch it up if it's been working.
Go with your gut, right? I mean,
Don't switch it up. You
Yeah.
switch it up when it doesn't work. Right?
Because
Like, come
Hardenstein
on.
he came in like I should be starting.
But Hargenstein, man, he be looking too passive sometimes, man.
Well,
he be
he-
a little too passive sometimes.
he has no
man.
offensive game though, too.
He got a
That's the
floater.
problem.
He got a little floater.
They
Everybody,
said
every
he
guy.
should be like that's
My
literally
God.
what they said. He should
Yeah.
actually be a little bit more aggressive. They was talking about that. That's crazy.
But against
So-
who though?
But
Against Miles
even,
Turner?
But even in the Timberwolves series,
Mm-hmm.
like he wasn't aggressive. He was as soon as he get the ball, he's doing
Yeah,
this.
he's
He not even look like, and you just
Look
and I
at
don't
the
know,
rim.
and people seen that. They're like, oh, he ain't even looking at the rim. Like we don't got to really guard him. The Timberwolves didn't just
Yeah.
have the players, bro. They
Well,
didn't have.
they didn't make enough shots, too.
They didn't make it. Yeah, they
Yeah.
didn't have the players to make those
They
shots.
didn't make-
Hot take: are the Thunder lucky to be here?
No,
Nah, I think they deserve it.
they deserved it.
If Aaron Gordon's not hobbled,
Oh, I don't know then. Yeah, because I honestly thought the Nuggets was gonna win that series because they're just more experienced.
Oh
at the-
yeah, I mean, so like
Yeah.
ifs. If we rolling off ifs, like
well, yeah, like
we were healthy. I mean, you
because
know,
the Thunder played who in the first round? Yeah, and Ja got hurt, right? Yep.
Nah,
first round.
nah, that didn't matter. There's gonna be
matter.
the
they're
Grizzlies.
not built.
They
Yeah,
were going to win one game.
Yeah.
The,
John
the,
got
the,
They got
the Grizzlies
smacked by-
are like
They did get smacked by 70.
Come
so maybe
on.
that's different.
they weren't gonna win that.
the Grizzlies are just
I forgot they got beat by
they're
70.
so
Golly.
the
Whoa.
Grizzlies are disappointing,
Never
bro.
mind. Okay, the
Yeah.
Grizzlies, yes.
They're disappointing.
But
They
the
should've been in
Nuggets,
No, that was the
God,
series.
70 points. My goodness.
And,
Nuggets,
and MPJ got hurt, like I said in the first round too.
there. Nuggets got their
saying
back
first
blown
game.
out though
Actually,
too.
no, I
Y'all
don't
got
like
y'all's back
MPJ.
blown out a couple games.
Couple games.
So
I don't know
but
if this
Maybe
was,
not lucky to be here, but I just think that the Pacers had to grind the whole time, and it's helping right now.
I mean, the Pacers. One could say the Pacers got lucky too. Right?
Against who?
They played a
Cavs?
they played an
4-1.
unhealthy Celtics team.
No,
No,
that was the Knicks.
I mean my bad. The Knicks. My
Cavs.
fault. The Knicks.
Cavs.
They played an unhealthy Cavs, and there was a team before that too.
Nah, they
played
were
the Bucks.
they were beating the
The
Cavs.
Bucks.
yeah,
They-
the Bucks didn't have Lillard
Yeah,
like that.
they played two teams. My fault. My team
Yeah.
got messed
Nice
up.
shirt.
But
Yeah.
thank you. They played the Bucks, and they played the
The Cavs.
the Cavs.
But 4-1, 4-1.
But both weren't
4-2.
healthy though.
I know, but when you're not healthy, it's like, all right, you go to 7, okay. But if you're beating somebody, they were up what 3-0, I think, on the Cavs.
I think you're missing like the point that the stars are out, right?
The Bucks weren't going to do anything anyways. They were kind of mediocre all season.
Okay.
To me,
Yeah, I
the
mean,
Cavs
I can't argue.
losing Mobley and Darius Garland for a
That's
game,
tough, bro.
but for a game.
No, not a game.
No, he was for like 2 games. I
Yeah.
thought.
Who? Darius? Maybe Darius was, but Evan Mobley came back the next game.
You're right.
So
But you got to think about it. Darius Garland still ain't right. He's just trying to
yeah,
like
Yeah.
even like a lot of people
Yeah.
don't realize this. So like right, even though they're playing in these games, they're still not healthy. They're just healthy enough to kind of play, right?
enough to play.
Like Jaylen Brown was playing on a torn meniscus, but he was like gutting it out. Like
This year?
yeah,
Damn.
in the playoffs. You know when they say torn meniscus, it's gonna be a little tear.
Yeah.
You also okay. You're right. It's because game 2. Never mind. I can't even say it serious. Tristan Thompson didn't play.
Yeah, I remember that too. He came in. But he's shooting them high booty shots.
But
Nigga,
they-
like, God.
but honestly,
Yeah,
though,
that's-
you can kind of probably say like though, because the Pacers definitely played the Knicks, so that was a lucky. You know, they got lucky with that because if they'd have played us with a healthy, we'd have got in there. But the Knicks, they got Jalen Brunson. Man, he's the worst defensive player on their team. He's not good
What
at
else you got?
defense.
Speak
He's
on
not
it.
good.
What else
He's
you
just
got?
not good on defense, man. Like that's why. See, that's why I was always saying
How
this.
did
Like,
we get here?
see, that's what I was saying. Like,
Let's get it.
this is all I was saying. Like, y'all, he's okay. Like, he's a good. Like, he's good, right?
Crazy offensive player.
Crazy offensive player. Get you buckets, right? But I'm gonna back you down every time, bro. Like, if Drew Holiday was backing Lil Brunson down, bro.
Oh, Brunson.
Little Brunson, big body Brunson down. Right? Like, come on, man. Like, everybody be getting hyped off of Brunson, man.
Drew Holiday's
He's
different
okay.
though. Drew Holiday is a different type
He's
of guard.
okay.
He wants to back you down.
You're from
But he
wants-
didn't. But he didn't.
No, I'm saying Drew Holiday wants to back Brunson down.
But he should have. And he didn't. This guy, man. Brunson's good. I'm not saying he's not good, but like they be trying to like say he's the crazy. He's like the next AI. He's not.
Let's get to it.
No, he's not.
Just real
No,
quick.
you're not.
It's
Hold on real quick. Let's get to it real quick.
Yep.
We're gonna talk about it. How did we get here? So right now, the Pacers beat the Knicks, right?
Yep.
To get to this series.
Yeah, man.
You said
4-2.
you said Jalen Brunson is not that guy, right? He's that guy offensively.
No, okay. I'm not saying he's not a good. Okay, this is the thing. I'm not saying he's not a good player. He's a good player.
Uh-huh.
He's a good player.
Uh-huh.
But he's a liability.
Absolutely.
Can't be like one of the all-time players and still be a liability, can you?
Luka is, but he's a smaller Luka, right? Really?
Yeah, that's a
Neither one of them
That's
play a
actually-
lick of defense.
that's
a lick
that's a
of
good
D.
one. That's a good
You
one.
switch on them, it's like, what does Shaq say? Barbecue chicken.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
That's probably why they had to get rid of one of them. We can't have the same two niggas on the same team.
Well,
Dang.
and
Dang.
but one was outperforming them too, though. You know?
What do you mean?
And one wasn't hurt at the time too. You know, wasn't Luka hurt?
Nah, they got to the. They did something together. I don't know. And then they traded
conference.
him. I thought it was Western Conference Finals,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but I thought that. Yeah, you're right. But either way, he was performing so well, he was coming off the bench. That's my fault.
Yeah, he was coming off the bench, wasn't
And he
he?
was performing so well, he couldn't come off the bench like that. You know?
Yeah.
Brunson's like Brunson's a good player, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. When in the Celtics series, he was giving us buckets, bro. Like during the clutch time, I'm like, dang, bro. Like this dude was he might not show up the whole game, but he was showing up in the clutch. So
Yep.
I'm not saying he's not a good player, but like I think a lot of like and I'm not saying you guys, right? But I think just a lot of people in general, the NBA world, like they kind of like
Ride him.
ride him a little too much, man. He's good, but he ain't even the best player on his team. He's probably Cat.
Oh, I have that question.
Yeah.
I have
Well,
that question.
I
Let's get
think
to it.
it's
Go
because
ahead.
he plays for the biggest market, right, outside of LA,
Yeah.
and that's why
Okay.
he's hyped up. And they're good.
Yeah, and he's good.
he's
Not
good
saying
too.
not-
He's
yeah,
good.
not saying
He's good.
I'm not saying he's not good.
So, Champ, you're gonna ask what?
He's going to be a Hall
Is
of
it Cat
Famer
or
because anybody
Huh?
makes the Hall of Fame.
I mean, for me,
he will be?
yeah, because they all make the Hall of Fame in the NBA.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, for me, here's my
Maybe.
thing with the Knicks.
Yeah.
My question for y'all is it Jalen? Was it Jalen Brunson's fault? Was it the offense that was ran by Tibbs? We're gonna get into that a little bit too. Because for me, Jalen Brunson's not the best person on that team, but he might be the most skilled and most he's he's worthy for whatever he gets. He's
he's
cold.
not even that quick though, like that.
He's
not quick at
cold
all.
as far as offensively, skill wise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has skill. He has
But
technique.
the best person on that team to me is Cat. And he didn't get featured a lot in that game. It was the Jalen Brunson show.
Yes, and Jalen Brunson would dribble the air out of the ball.
Until
That
7
is a
seconds left
problem.
on the
That's a
court.
problem right there.
Until 7 seconds left on the
Like,
shot clock.
Yeah.
Like Cat don't got enough possessions to even like gain that confidence to be like, oh, I'm about to be aggressive on these dudes. Because when he was aggressive,
he was dominating.
they killed. They're gonna
Man,
win.
he dominated. He was getting the ball. He was dominating. But then he wouldn't get the ball.
There's an argument. There's an argument for sure.
That
I
team
like
is-
Cat. I just think he's inconsistent.
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't show up a lot. You can tell when he's sad. You know,
Yeah,
like,
he does. Yeah.
all right, Cat, go
No,
sit on
you're
the
right.
bench.
But does Cat not get enough respect though? Like,
I mean,
did y'all hear the Gil Arenas
No.
comments?
What do you say?
I mean, because a lot of people talk.
shout out
about,
to Gil. Have us on.
A lot of people talk about him being like, you know, he's funny. He's funny acting.
Yeah.
He's zesty, right? He do
Yeah.
some
Yes.
weird ass shit. He walk like Bambi. You know what I'm saying? Run like him too.
Is that what they say?
You know, but let me tell you, does he not get enough credit? Because Gilbert Arenas said he's shaped like a girl. He said he has a torso and legs like a tall, like WNBA, like girl. Like he said, I just thought I thought that was cold, and I feel like feel like if that's the narrative that happens. That's the narrative, and
Yeah.
people start talking about
They'll
that.
run with it, for
and
sure.
then, like, he expounds, and then, like, people like that expound on it crazy. But it's like, Cat, does he not get enough credit? I mean,
Cat
He's-
is
he was- I
Cat's really he's really good.
Speak.
Like really good. But you can just tell there's times he doesn't want it. I think that's his biggest problem.
Mm-hmm.
When them lights get bright, I remember middle school we were playing at the Pepsi Center against I think the Falcons, whoever it was. And this dude on our team, Stan, shout out to Stan,
oh, yeah.
big Stan that went to George.
Uh-huh.
We lost,
And Muller?
and he was like, the lights are just too bright, I couldn't see. That's Cat. Literally said that because we lost.
Yeah.
Now, granted, that team, Devin Aguilar, Quincy, AP, like they were nasty, but we still should have won. He was like, yeah, the lights are just too bright, I couldn't see. I think Cat has that same mentality. He's really good. I mean, he gonna give you 25 and 13 every year.
Damn.
But when does he get that 25? That's all.
What you think? Does he get too much flack, or is it just enough? You know.
I think it's just enough, man. I think it's just like right there. Cause you know, like even with the Timberwolves, like he was supposed to be like this game changing, you know, big man, which he was, but it's just like, hold on, you got Anthony Edwards on your team.
Yeah.
Dude, like, you know, like what's going on? Like you would see times where Anthony Edwards is showing up, but Cat ain't.
Yep.
You know, that's an issue, man. That's an issue because you've been here.
Yeah.
You should be, you know, doing your thing. Like so, like Jonas said, he's very inconsistent.
I'm thinking
He's he's like one of the most inconsistent superstars.
absolutely. Well, that's not is he a superstar? But Cat and Julius Randle that's like a wash. Looking at it,
It's a wash.
yeah. Looking at them in the playoffs, it's the same type of.
It's a wash. And I was so hyped for Julius because he was playing good.
Well,
Yep.
it looked like Julius was needed on the Knicks a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
Somebody being a little bit more aggressive, like
Or
even
that
if you're-
bully.
Well, I'm just thinking,
'Cause I don't
even
got
if
that
you're
bully no
taking
more.
like a not a bad shot, but at least you're taking a shot. OG is
OG's not a bully, man. He's just too quiet.
yeah, he is.
And
is.
he's not consistent at all either.
He's yeah. Their team, the way they constructed it is very.
It's just too much. It's
Yeah.
convoluted, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like they got too many.
OG and
players.
Mikal are the same person.
But Mikel can give you buckets.
He
though.
can if you.
I
If,
was another
yeah.
person who I think
He should have got more shots.
let's talk about it real quick. Was
Yep.
coaching the reason why the Knicks lost?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Or let's talk about
Yeah.
it. Was coaching was the reason why the Knicks lost, or did they lose?
What? Go ahead, G.
I think it's on. It has to sometimes be on the players, man. Like,
Of course.
like, all right, like we got a 20-point lead. Let's lock in. Why is that? Why does the coach got to say something to us, right?
Yeah.
We got all these all-stars on our team, but we ain't locked in. It can't always be on the obviously the coach is gonna be the scapegoat because Tom Thibodeau was a good scapegoat, right? Like all of the stuff that he was doing, running his players into
Yep.
the ground, not
Yep.
using his bench. That's always a good excuse. But guess what? That excuse was that was an excuse, but that was working for him. It was working. They got to the conference finals.
Yeah.
The players kind of gave
First time
up
in
a
25
little
years.
bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like you blowing 20-point leads
I saw that
At-
in 02,
at home.
2000.
2000, yeah,
2000.
2005,
And
yeah.
Mm-hmm. it's funny because I think the last time they got there, they played the Pacers. Or something
Exactly.
crazy.
They did play
Something
Pacers.
crazy.
Exactly right.
I think that, well, like G was saying, Mikal Bridges should have had more shots. when he was with Brooklyn, I think he was putting up like 21
Man,
games.
he was killing.
Yeah. Maybe a shot is nasty, but if you can get him 15 to 18, and
Even
you
when
can
he
get
got the ball, he was still like putting up shots too.
But again, it's on the players. But again, it's on the coaching too, right? Though that does play a factor into it. Like, because if I'm the coach, right, I'm starting at 5, right? Mikhail, you're coming out early. Bridges is coming out early. Then I might team him with maybe Cat. Y'all two come out. Boom. Y'all play with the second team. Now you can get some shots up. Now you can get a little bit more shots.
Yeah.
You can't have all them playing at the same time.
That was the thing. When Jalen Brunson got out the game,
I agree.
that ball moved around a lot more.
Mhm.
And it was more.
Yes.
McBride, you got
Yes.
McBride out there.
Because McBride was putting up shots. Like McBride was putting up some clutch shots against the Celtics. So I got to give him some credit.
I
Like,
think
McBride was playing good.
DeLon Wright should play more too. Because he's somebody who can get Cat involved.
And
Because
then
he doesn't need to shoot.
what's his the boy the light skinned cat
Landry.
Oh, Shamet?
Yeah.
Shamet.
And Shaman got some good player experience too. So
Yeah.
he should have been playing
He
a
can
little bit.
shoot, too.
Yeah, like you play your
He
players.
played with the Suns, didn't he? When they went to the finals? Landry Shamet?
I'm not sure who he played
He was
with,
with
but
the
I know
Clippers,
that.
I think.
I know he was. I know
He was in the Nets too for a second. But either way, yeah, Thibodeau's a great scapegoat. They probably didn't have enough bench either.
It's much needed though.
Yeah.
They need.
So was the
Yeah.
Tom Thibodeau firing warranted?
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or
Unfortunately,
was
yes.
it not.
They want Moses. Not Moses, Mike. Moses Malone.
Man,
I don't know.
No, they're gonna pick up Mike Malone.
but
think
it's
so?
but it.
I personally,
J-Lefty's
yes.
calling it.
I mean, you get a cat like Cat's not Jokic, but you get a player that can do a lot, right?
Definitely
Jalen
not
Brunson
like
is I'm not gonna say a step up from Jamal, but they're very similar. OG,
I'll take
Aaron
Jamal.
Gordon, Mikal, MPJ. You know what I mean? Like they're
okay,
just
I
they're
like
just
that
very
comparison.
similar team structure, and I
like
think
that
they can
comparison.
move. I've heard they're trying to. I forgot we haven't talked about Josh Hart at all. I forgot about Josh Hart.
I wonder if they gotta move any of those players.
You got to
'cause
move Josh Hart.
I wonder if they do
Yeah.
because they got a lot of they're paying a lot of players.
Yeah.
Who was? I thought it was somebody else that probably had to get moved because they got to get paid. I thought it was McHale.
Knicks
Did he just get paid? I don't know.
I think they.
Knicks fans,
PSA.
this better work out. Y'all better win a championship in the next like 2 years. Because if it don't, y'all spent all them draft picks to not win the championship, and
Five of 'em.
you know how it is in the NBA.
5 of them.
That can set you back for years.
Oh yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Because Nuggets did some silly ass shit. We don't have.
And who else did? Fucking sorry ass Timberwolves for Rudy Gobert. Sorry ass.
Hey, that's why.
Now what you
4
gonna
of them,
do?
right?
Yeah.
Then they do it's 3.
They sent about
Rudy's.
I don't
It's
know.
3 or 4. I think it was 3 or 4. Yeah.
To
I
your
thought it was
point,
7.
The Knicks sent 5 first round picks though, didn't they?
For Bridges, right?
Yep. I think. Yep.
Now, Bridges, you good, but you ain't worth 5 draft picks. I know that.
He's signed
That-
through just next year.
And he signed through just next year, and they gave away 5 picks, bro.
Can you double check that?
That's
Which one?
The trade.
I know. It's either
how many
4,
picks?
I know it's
Yeah.
either 4
Yeah.
or 5, bro. They
Thought it
gave him
was
some,
5.
bro.
But let's talk
Come on, bro.
In my opinion, I understand people talking about Tom Thibodeau. It's time. It was time to go.
Yeah.
What I didn't like is the lack of adjustments that I think that the Knicks kind of ran into the same thing that we were talking about before. Is that
Jeez.
they were catching teams early and just like hitting shots. You know what I'm saying? But not really. Again, when you get to that Pacer series
Mhm.
and they're running the same pick and roll
Mhm.
and they're not switching it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're locking your ass down and or they have people who can switch it easily. You know what I'm saying? And like that's
5.
what we're throwing them off.
5.
Exactly.
5 picks.
Okay, 5 picks, and then that makes sense though, because it's like you're never scared of you're not scared of the Knicks scoring a lot of points on you though. Are you?
Nah, no.
Like if you're a team, you're like, we can always be back in the game because they don't put up major points every
don't.
quarter like that.
Yeah.
Want to know why?
Because they're tired.
Brunson keeps on holding the ball.
Because it's just
He does.
nobody's touching the ball.
He holds the ball.
He does
And it's-
hold the ball
And
a
like
lot.
we keep talking about, there's too many talented people on that team for you to hold that ball. So that's why I go back to coaching. So I try not to say like he should have got fired because it's like he took him to the fucking Eastern Conference Finals. But maybe you get some new blood in and that shit don't happen because somebody had
I
and
hope.
your daddy's on the team too. So what was that? Was that some shit?
maybe
too?
I've heard that's why they got rid of Tibbs because they're like,
maybe the dad. Yeah, maybe the dad.
get rid
becomes
of
the coach.
get rid of other big body Brunson because he's allowing Jalen to just do what he wants.
The
what it
coaches?
seems.
The coach.
Hey, you mind
Rick
Shumpert said
Brunson.
that?
Yeah,
The dad.
yeah.
No, Iman Shumpert said what you said though.
What?
That he should become the coach.
Now who should?
Rick, his dad.
Man, you think he's shooting or holding the ball a lot now?
That would be
I don't think the dad would. I don't think the dad would like do that though.
Shit.
that'd
You
be
think the dad
crazy.
would be like, oh, I'm a hey,
Maybe
balls,
not. If
he's
you're not
one of
winning,
those-
then no.
He's
Then
one
no.
of those coaches like, oh, the ball's gonna go through my son. I don't think he's like that. Oh, I would hope he's not. Well, I actually would hope
You
he
never know.
is.
Yeah.
I would hope he is.
Right? I mean,
Shoot, because the Celtics, we coming.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it's been a bunch
Y'all
of.
gonna have a problem next year, I think.
I'm excited.
It's been
For
a,
what? Next year? Sorry. For next year? With the Celtics?
I'm excited to see who we trade. If we trade Porzingis and
Yeah,
Drew,
you
Drew
trade
Holiday
Kristaps.
and all, yeah. But that's
Yeah.
but that's
That's
neither
different,
here
yeah.
nor there.
Yeah.
yeah, it's been a bunch of
Eagle
firings to me
season.
that I just feel like
Ooh.
has not
In
been
Yankee season. Sorry.
not necessary. There's been a
Yuck.
bunch of firings that
Yuck.
have not been necessary to
Yep.
me. You know, like I feel like again, Tom Thibodeau got him to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that should have been a coaching change. I don't know. It's like that's crazy to me.
Right after. for
Mike
sure.
Malone,
Yep. Yep.
that's kind of crazy to me. I mean, like
Right
what,
before the playoffs, too, though.
what do you have to do to be a coach? Do you have to get a championship every year?
No.
Because is Joe Mazzulla, since we talking about Celtics and like, is he on the hot seat?
No.
Is he on the hot
He's
seat?
lucky because
Why
Tatum
wouldn't he,
got,
why wouldn't he
Tatum
be on
got
the hot
hurt.
seat?
I think he is on the hot seat.
Ooh.
But they were talking about it yesterday.
Really?
Okay, Tony.
Because he lost to, since they lost to the Knicks or something like, or just the way that they lost. I feel like they were talking about it.
That's my question. I mean, well, like look at the track record though. Malone takes him to the finals 2023. Okay, he does in 2024, and he gets fired in 2025.
We need Udoka back.
Mm.
But yeah, he's on the hot seat. I would say that. I mean, because you got to think about it. Like, just because
They're talking about him for New York. Udoka.
please don't let that happen.
That would be actually. I
'Cause
like
I think
that.
his contract is like. But I'm
Udoka,
like,
he signed with
Udoka
him.
is
He
a
like,
he
why
signed.
why would
Udoka
they
is
do
like
that too?
Yeah.
top 5, top 10 coach, man. Udoka's good, bro. He's better. Missoula's okay, right? But Missoula just thinks, oh yeah, let's just shoot a bunch of threes.
That is a problem. That is a problem.
No, we're gonna just shoot threes all game.
and not change it.
Oh, you know
and
what?
show him that you're tough.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot threes.
Yeah.
Fall on the ground.
Yeah.
Don't let
Get
nobody-
up. This really hurts.
Oh, what?
Do you think he's on the hot seat, Joe Mazzulla?
He shouldn't be. Next year he will be, but not this year.
I mean, but like we said,
Well, he's not. He's gonna get a pass because of Tatum.
Yeah, that's all.
what's his name? Monty Williams. He won Coach of the Year like 1 year, and then the next year he got fired. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He got that big. Then he got that big
Crazy
contract with
contract.
Detroit.
Yep.
And then
Yeah,
got fired.
and
He got fired the first year. After the first year.
Dang, bros. He went to the. He was at the Suns.
Yep.
Then went to the Pistons.
Yep. Now he's
Got
at
fired.
Shout out Bickerstaff though. He from the city. He getting them right. You know what I'm
JB.
saying?
Yep. JB.
Oh, now you talking good about Detroit, huh?
No, he from Denver.
But you talking good about Detroit now.
hey, ain't nothing wrong with Detroit.
Now you got to say that to the
Hey,
Hornets.
Detroit got they got the tightest music out right now. You know what I mean?
The Hornets are a
Detroit
lost
is
cause.
Detroit got a
Oh
wave
my
going
God.
for sure.
Huh?
Detroit, just the city in general, they got a wave. They got the
Oh, yeah,
Lions,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
Pistons.
Yeah.
They on the come up.
But
Yeah.
our coaches getting a bad rap, fellas. Are they getting a bad rap, or is it deserved?
Yeah, I think it's deserved. I think they need to get fired too. If you're gonna just cut the players and stuff, they get a lot of the coaches in the NBA have like longevity. They're secure. They gotta get if they ain't doing good, you gotta get fired too.
I guess not anymore.
That's
huh?
right. That's right.
It's, hey,
Yeah.
they taking the G route. They say get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, man. I
Hey,
guess.
Yeah.
hey, if you ain't doing good at your job, guess what? You gonna get fired. So why can't they?
Knock on wood.
Well, you doing good at your job. You don't need to knock on wood. I ain't knocking on wood. I'm doing good at my job.
I am too.
I ain't knocking on wood. They ain't firing me.
Big
I feel
fact.
that. I feel that.
I like that energy.
I feel that.
Real quick, who's the X factor for the Pacers before we get off this? Who's the X factor for the
Obi
Pacers?
Toppin.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Turner.
Mm.
I'm gonna say Turner. Miles Turner. Yep.
Who you got?
Who you got? Yeah.
I mean, it's weird because their team is weird. I would say Neymar, right? But to me, their X factor is Pascal. Like
It's gonna be Pascal. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Is he? He's there. I see
He's
what you're
that
saying.
guy.
I see what
He's
you're
the
saying.
X-Factor.
Yeah, but he's their star though too.
Like that's
So,
why their team is weird. That's
they
what
are
I'm
very
saying.
weird.
It's
They're
like, who like and like that's the thing that they've been talking about.
Joanna, man.
Ooh,
That's Miles Turner.
that's what I was. Look, I was just about to ask you. Hey, that's funny as hell though. Every time, especially with the ponytail.
Bro got
you
the
gonna be on play with the
in the
fever
end,
next.
man.
You
Bro-
gonna be on the fever. The
Bro
Indiana
look like
fever.
one of them those
What
women.
the
'Cause you
hell,
know
eh?
you be having that little
Yeah.
in the little pony.
what
Oh,
I
like,
said.
bro, and then he got a woman's body too. Like, bro, like what's going on, bro?
Hey.
They should not allow you to play.
That's hilarious. For OKC, who's their X factor?
The fans. That's a good. That's a good question. For real.
No,
Hey, who was sitting courtside? Who was sitting courtside?
I saw Dwight Howard there.
Man, I
I
saw
did-
Shaq.
Who?
You saw Shaq and Dwight Howard. I ain't even see that rock star dude that be sitting courtside that be looking crazy as hell, like looking old as fuck.
Oh, that guy.
I ain't
He
even
is
see that
always
nigga.
there. He's like their
Bro, ain't nobody going courtside.
Jack
to that
Nicholson?
game. That's fucked up.
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee. Yes. He be dressed crazy too. With the hat. Does he have the hat on?
Factor.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to about.
Thunder's X Factor. Chet Holmgren.
It's got to be Chet.
Gotta be Chet, but I'm gonna say Jalen.
I like Jalen,
Jalen got to play better.
but see, Jalen got to play better. Period to me.
Yeah.
Chet
does.
got to be the one Chet got to be that X factor. Though.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm with you though. I like Jalen being the X factor too, because
Yeah.
it can be flipped. Chet got to play his ass off.
Yep.
Jalen got to be the X factor.
Yep.
Either or, they all got to play. You
But
know
I
what I'm
but I don't think. But I think Chet. They match up really well, him and Miles. So I think they cancel each other out.
saying?
Jalen Williams is the next scorer. You got to score, bro.
Yeah, got to.
You gotta help me.
Honestly,
If Jalen Williams, what he shot, he got 17 points, but he shot 19.
yeah. I think
shot.
4 of 19,
Yeah.
6 of 19. Something.
So
yeah.
just imagine if he plays a little better, they win.
Yeah.
With Chet struggling,
Yeah.
I don't
They were
know.
up that whole game.
but
Just
but
looking
the
at it,
Pacers struggle too.
I don't know if the Thunder have enough. Like, I think the Pacers ride the wave of what they did and do better this upcoming game. I don't know if the Thunder have enough. Like you said, the Pacers have a bunch of guards. You can throw Neymar, Neesmith, Mathurin, Shepard at Jalen Williams.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with Miles Turner, Pascal, Obi Toppin? You can't just play Chet and Hardenstein.
You want to know?
They got Jalen Williams too, though. That other dude.
Man,
I think he could have got some love in Burn too. You know what I'm saying?
No way. He's okay.
No, I'm saying it's like it's another bodies to throw. I'm not saying
I get
it's
what
harder.
you're saying. Yeah.
Who you
Okay,
talking
that makes
about?
sense.
Who
That
you
makes
talking
sense.
about?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Last thing I'll say about the Pacers, though, right? Like Pacers have a lot of above average players on their team, or average or above
Yeah.
average,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
They don't have like really they don't have a top 15 player on their team. Maybe not even
Yeah.
top 20, right?
Yeah.
Right? But if you combine them together, they got more above average players than you do,
They're the Avengers.
That's
right?
a good point.
Because they do
Like,
they got 2 top 30s,
They got 2 top 30s at least, right?
Pascal and Tyrese,
Yeah.
right?
And Tyrese is good, but he deserved that slack because he was having a crappy year at first. He was having a crappy
was.
year.
At the start, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like he didn't deserve that. He was after what you did in
And
the
you
playoffs
played-
last
and
year.
you were in the
You were
Olympics.
definitely overrated.
And you
Yeah.
were with the Olympics team too.
Yeah.
Come on now. It's a certain caliber.
The overrated part's tough, but I know what you're saying. I get what you're
He
saying.
proved them wrong
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
Proved them wrong on
Yeah.
that one.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
What the hell?
what the hell?
What the hell?
Especially in that last shot. That shit was crazy. But
I hate how he celebrates. It's stupid to me.
man.
I like
He got
he's
different
himself.
genes.
I like
He
that he's
is, he
himself.
is.
He's
Yeah, that's true,
he's,
too.
he's just a nerd
Authentically
cran.
him. Yep.
But he lives in it. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
You got to live in your truth.
You got to
man.
respect that
I
more.
agree with that.
I
agree with
respect
that.
people that are like that instead of like the people that are like try to be gangster and they really not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like we can't all be gangsters.
Live in your skin, man. That's the only skin you got. We can't all be. And then
We
like,
can't all be gangsters, but we're all men. You know, that's all that matters. You know, like, hey, I don't care how gangster you is. I'm still a man.
Yep.
Hey, last reaction.
Okay.
You got to check this out too. That third quarter was crazy. It was a back and forth match. OKC was still up, but like they were feeling that pressure. That was the pivot right there. That third quarter, they were still down the Pacers, but they set the tone as far as like they settled in. You know what I'm saying? And then again, I like this call out. Shout out Richard Jefferson. He said they were a 48-minute team. The Pacers.
Yes.
They're a
Yes.
48-minute team.
Yes.
And I think
I
that goes back to everything that you guys have just been talking
I like
about.
that.
Like the Pacers are that team. Like they're not going to, that foot's on their neck. They literally
Like,
going to take it off. They're going to play to the last minute.
Mm-hmm.
Halliburton spoke to that too. And I just think that, like you said, they got a lot of people that you just
In
throw
which
out.
voice did Halliburton speak to it? Have y'all seen his voice changing?
Uh-uh.
That shit's hilarious.
It's crazy. He be like Cat Williams. Like Cat?
No, like he's not trying, but he'll go from deep to like super low.
Oh, okay.
Or, yes, check it out. It's funny.
Okay. All right. We'll see. We'll see, man. This is gonna be an exciting series. Oh, let's do a reaction real quick. Yeah, because next time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's talk about game 2 and game 3.
Yeah.
Like what we got.
Well, let's go. Game two.
Game two. OKC's gonna win. I think OKC's like
Yeah.
sets the tone too. They're gonna win by like 10, 15.
I got OKC game 2.
Sunday at home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crazy stat. I think
Yeah.
they haven't lost back-to-back home games since 2020.
Oh, they
Damn.
might lose them.
That kind of shit
They might
hurts.
lose them.
Yeah.
That should be
You
crazy.
know how that is, bro.
'cause I was-
You know how that is.
Well,
you know, bro.
looking
The
at-
Broncos play the
Yeah.
Chiefs in the playoffs, right? They've been beating them 10-0. You scared? You know
Yeah.
you scared
Yep.
because y'all beat them so many times, bro. It's crazy, bro.
No, I agree because they were showing
Crazy, bro.
nothing but Thunder stats, right? Pacers haven't done this, and it's like, oh shit, the Pacers won. So sometimes that kind of stuff just happens. So I'm still going Thunder though. I like Thunder.
I'm
I'm gonna go Thunder game 2. They home, and it's like they were supposed to win that game too. They just got it taken from them. You know what I'm saying? But hey, yeah, Tony, who you got?
The OKC.
You got OKC. Okay, all right.
Championship.
Game 3. Hey, but Pacers have been crazy on the road.
They have.
So this isn't like a fluke thing either. I'm not trying to say
it's
like
not.
that.
It's not.
Like they've been killing shit,
it's not.
especially in the biggest of games. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they've been killing.
I kind of want to go Pacers, but I went Pacers first game. I think they're gonna eat them. Hey,
I like going to underdog. Yeah.
game 3.
Game 3 is there.
in Indy. Give me Pacers.
I'm gonna go OKC. I think the OKC gonna win.
I got Pacers both games in OKC.
So you think going into game 4?
In Indy.
Go ahead.
Going back to game 5, it's gonna
Yeah.
be 2-2.
I could see that. I could see that honestly.
I got the
Nobody's gonna. It's not gonna be a 4-1 or a 4-2. I don't think.
You gonna
I think it
it's
goes
gonna go
7. Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's gonna go 6.
I got the Pacers leaving. I'm gonna say Pacers get both games there. But when we shoot next time, is it gonna be?
It should be. There should be at least one more because they play Sunday. They probably play what, Wednesday or Thursday?
Do y'all want to make y'all like finals?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down. Yeah,
All right,
absolutely,
You know what?
absolutely.
I got the Pacers. Fuck it.
I want to.
You got the Pacers winning.
Yeah, I want to go with the Pacers.
I got
so
the
bad.
Pacers winning.
I want to go with them so bad, man.
Pacers and what?
I'm with J-Lefty 7, but I think it's 6 though. But I'm gonna go 7.
I want to go Pacers so bad, but I just SGA is just a machine. You're gonna figure it out. Games OKC in 6.
Especially since they beat us, I would like to see them at least. So we say we lost.
Damn, that's tough.
I kind of want to do that, but at the same time, I'm like,
I didn't think it'd be that tough for the number 1 team in the league to. It's like, oh damn, what are they gonna do?
I'm glad it's like this.
Give me Pacers in 7.
Pacers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, I want to go to the.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to go Pacers too, man. I just have a gut feeling, but just the OKC, bro.
But are they
Cerebral.
Are they that?
The
I'm not gonna
free
say
throw
are they that
merchant.
good, but are they that good?
They're not.
Pacers?
To me,
Like
like
the Thunder.
Yeah, the Thunder.
I think the Thunder are really good.
If SGA's not scoring 38, what you got?
I think that Williams got to step up, and he's had moments in the series where he's acted like the Robin, where he's missing in action sometimes. But I think that they have the same things that the Pacers have, but I think it just goes back to what G said earlier. Is like they've been here, they've been playing hard, and Thunder haven't been here
Yeah,
at
to
this
this point, yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So,
So
it
that
might
really
be,
does
and
matter.
including the coach. Like the coach
Rick
ain't being
Carlisle.
here. Rick Carlisle coached his ass off.
That's so funny. We just talking about Rick Carlisle and look at him.
Not being
And look at him. Look at Jim Carrey. Look at him. Look at him. Making
crazy.
Mask.
man. But that it's gonna be a crazy NBA Finals.
Yeah,
You know
of
what I'm
course.
saying?
Yeah.
Did we get everybody's
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
said
we did.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
sir.
So we locked in. Okay, hey, the NBA Finals. We gotta do a reaction video too afterwards, fellas. After one of these games, somebody gotta jump on some shit and say, "Damn,"
All right.
because that game was crazy.
That
So
was.
maybe that
That
should have
was.
been me. I'm talking all this shit. I should have did this shit, but we gotta do that. I'm just throwing that out there for you, fellas. But let's get into it. Hey,
Ooh, Mama Champ. Champ keeps on cussing.
Oh, shoot.
don't be snitching, man. You ain't gotta say it. Damn,
Shoot.
you ain't gotta bring her into it.
Shoot.
But speaking of, things that's
Yeah,
out there
say
snitching, people snitching on people. Hey, Cardi B out there.
Uh-huh.
Cardi B, I like it like that. Hey, she out there with Stephon Diggs living it up. I guess her and Offset going through their marital woes and possible divorce.
Their
You know
yearly
what I'm
shit they
saying?
do.
Yeah.
And last time we saw is Cardi B on a boat with a bunch of women
Yep.
in little outfits
Yep.
with Stephon Diggs as well. I didn't see too many men, but I just saw Stephon Diggs.
Did you see any men?
I think I saw Stephon.
I don't think I seen any
I
men
didn't
on
either.
there, bro. I just seen Stephon. He's the only.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
it.
like,
That's it.
like, woo.
That's
My-
a
hey.
time for you. Shit. All right, go ahead, Stephon.
My girl would never let that happen.
Oh man,
Like, I'm just telling you,
Man,
like what?
What world do these niggas be
Like,
living
and
in?
then
That is true.
And then the cameras
right
all
there,
on
too.
them and
Yeah.
everything too. Like the camera,
Yeah.
bro. You see that camera because
Yeah.
you're in the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you see cameras everywhere, bro. You know when somebody filming you.
You know they recording you.
Was
period.
he like on? Was he like drinking or like was he not? What was going on? Like
like he's having a
was
good
like,
time.
he's like, call me daddy.
yeah.
To the females, like, where's Cardi at when this is going on? Like,
Got to be on the same boat. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, what was going on?
That's a
like,
big ass boat though.
and then what did he have
Not-
that was pink?
Yeah. So what was that?
Yeah.
I mean, but it must have not been paraphernalia. You know what I'm saying? It couldn't have
He
been.
had something pink.
It was like in a
Yeah,
baggie.
it's like it's a baggie and it was pink.
Yeah, it was like a baggie.
I have. They've been talking
Yeah.
about pink cocaine.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
For real?
Yeah.
It couldn't have been that though. He wouldn't be that stupid to do that shit on and then like play on it.
But who was recording though too was crazy.
Was it
One of
Cardi
the
B?
female-
They
What if it was
gonna
Cardi
record,
B?
though.
Was it Cardi
What if it
B?
was Cardi B? What they into that kind of shit?
What is
hey,
crazy?
man,
That's crazy, bro.
different strokes for different folks.
And
right?
and it's like what does and Cardi B? How you can't really react like crazy, right? And that's why I feel like she didn't like nobody knows her response to it. Like I haven't heard of it because it's like you're going through it with Offset.
yeah.
So now you got another man doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Can you really react? Women,
That's a good
how
question.
how do y'all feel about this? Like you see your man with 5 other women just caking up, flirting with them, giving them paraphernalia possibly, and telling them you got to call me daddy. How you feel, woman? Let us know. We would like to know how the woman would feel.
Are y'all
behind this.
rocking with it, man?
Is it circumstantial though too? Because certain people, right? They open relationships, or maybe they're okay with them doing that kind of stuff, and they bring the woman back home with them. So you just never know.
Well, it seems like she out here having fun because I mean,
That's yeah.
I knew he was
she
gonna say
posted
that.
She posted that video, and then Offset posted the same video,
Offset.
like on a yacht with some hoes as well too. So Cardi had the hoes, he had the hoes. I think to me,
Oh, so they just battling. They just have
it's a hoe off. Yeah, a hoe
Who
off.
could be worse?
My opinion. Like the memes that come out like that Offset is like hurt that she moved on because at first he tried to get her back, which is I ain't knocking him on that because I would do the same thing.
Yeah,
if I,
absolutely.
my
Absolutely.
wife, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
But you can't keep on getting her back, bro. Like
Yeah,
you keep
exactly.
on doing stupid stuff.
Exactly.
But she keep having his kids. So
But the whole thing is he was probably sad seeing her on the yacht because like anybody would be sad seeing your baby moms, your wife.
Yeah.
On a yacht doing
Yeah.
some shit that you would like
That-
to do.
yep.
Oh,
So
yeah,
why
that-
are you frolicking with the hoes with him and not me? You know what I'm saying? It should be me, you, and them, not another man. And
Yep,
So I know that
that's
nigga
real.
was hurt. That was my reaction. You know
Maybe
what I mean?
she's open to cheating.
Now?
Now, maybe she's
Probably don't
over
give a
it.
shit no more. Yeah.
Maybe she's over it. I
Yeah.
don't know.
That's
We don't
it's
know.
a good theory.
We don't know, right?
Hey, so is she going through a phase, women? Is this what she's doing, ladies? Is she going through a phase, or is she is Offset hurt? What's going on right now?
Yeah, I agree.
From the fellas position, right? Offset probably hurt, bro. You gotta be
he's
hurt,
torn
man.
up.
You gotta
He's
be
torn
hurt,
up.
man. You know,
Offset?
because he's Offset.
That's what
He
I'm
has-
saying.
He has so much ego, bro.
Yeah.
And then your girl is with somebody else. That
And
was your prize.
he's a
possession.
rapper
what I'm
too.
saying.
He's a
Like,
rapper. It's not like he's
you know,
R&B. If he's R&B,
yeah.
you
It's
a
can show
different
them
type.
You know,
emotions.
it's
yeah.
just like,
yeah.
He's on
You
the
know,
boat.
fellas.
Exactly. He's on
Fellas,
the boat
come
with the
on.
girls,
Yep.
but like by himself. And then you see the video with your wife, your ex-wife, whatever it is, on the boat with the same hose and like another nigga.
Yep.
Like that. It
How do you-
hit different.
how do
It
y'all
ain't the
feel
same
about that
type
one, fellas?
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about
Yeah.
that? Y'all see, Champ just explained it. How y'all feeling about that
Yeah,
one?
are we hurt about it or are we not hurt, fellas? I like that.
Literally, are we hurt?
I like the
'Cause
question.
it's okay to be hurt.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Fellas,
going
we
back to
need
therapy.
Fellas,
right?
we need y'all to be. We need y'all to be vulnerable on this one and let us know if y'all
Yep.
hurt or not. Cause hey, man,
I would be.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Like if I see the girl I just, like if my girl that I'm with now, right? Like if she left, like and because it was my fault, because it's most likely his fault. I'm not. I don't know. Because it was my fault, and I see her like happy with another person, I'm gonna be like, ugh. I need to get so many girls right now. Please just call people. Please just call them. You know, and guess what? You know, you call them. Guess what? You're still thinking about her.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, fellas, we all been through this. You know?
Hey man.
From experience, absolutely.
Real quick, I saw this too. We were talking about NBA. Let's talk about a little off-season NBA. Bad off-season news. Zion Williamson.
Oh
being
boy.
sued
Oh man.
by a Jane Doe who came out. I think she came out. I don't even know if that's true, but it's being sued as a Jane Doe for $50 million for rape and abuse allegations.
I mean,
First thoughts. First initial thoughts.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. He hit them with a word
Sensitive.
a word of silence.
sensitive.
Yeah,
Sensitive
it's tough.
subject.
That's tough.
Sensitive subject, because you know,
It's
like
just tough,
a
man.
part of me wants to say like something, right? But at the same time, you know, like if the girl
we
really
got a
like
good show going.
really was sexually assaulted, like that's
Yeah.
that's crazy, bro. Like
Yeah.
No,
come on, man.
absolutely.
I mean, if it's real,
If it's real, yes.
If it's real, like that-
let's say
that's-
that. Let's
Can I
let's speak in the hypotheticals, right?
yep.
If it's real,
Yeah.
man, that's messed up, bro. Like
We
you
don't
should not be
condone
doing
none of
that,
that.
right?
Absolutely.
We don't condone that. But
Absolutely.
if it's fake and you asking for $50 million, like
Yeah.
that's come on, girl, like stop, for real. $50 million. He
a lot.
probably don't even got $50 million in his bank account.
I just think that like,
He
yeah,
better.
how are you jumping?
That
to
nigga
50?
better.
That nigga ate too many cheeseburgers. What you talking about?
It
Ken
can't
gave it to that one girl, Mariah Mills. He gave
He's
her
a
all that
walking.
food.
He a walking snack.
Do you? I think didn't it come out that it was Mariah Mills, that she's the one that was doing it?
I believe it.
But
Have-
she's like, come
Have
on,
you seen
man.
her? Have y'all seen her?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Have you seen this person?
No.
Woo.
She's cute.
No.
She probably was.
She might have been,
Lord.
but who knows what happened? But
Yeah,
she's
she's like
like
got a lot
of.
with plastic.
Oh yeah, I like
And
that.
like extremely like.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
ever
hate
seen
that.
you ever seen them dudes in like India and they put like gel in their arms to make them
To look
big?
like Popeye?
It's that,
Yeah.
yeah. And they be flexing too, like bro,
She look like a blow up doll.
Oh, it looks unorthodox.
like a bag of leaves.
Unorthodox.
like a bag of leaves.
Like a bag,
leaves.
like a bag of
You know,
dirty
just
laundry.
keep-
A
just
bag
keep
of wet
pushing
leaves,
leaves.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You gotta take it to the curb,
And it's like hanging on one
and it
side.
tilts over because
Yeah.
of wind.
Dang.
I just think that like, come on, man. Like things are too sensitive. Things are too serious. Those are serious allegations to go after somebody's character
Yes.
and it not be true. So
Yes.
I hope it's not true
That's the
for
problem,
Zion's
yeah.
stake.
Same.
But it just
Yeah.
sounds
Hope
like,
it is not. Yeah.
but it just sounds like, come on, like these lawsuits are coming out. You just hope that they're real.
A possible money grab.
Yeah.
I guess my thing too is 50. It's the millions of dollars. That's all.
Yeah, it's just the amount of money too.
How
Sometimes.
does that price get put on it?
Yes, how's the price get
Yeah.
put on like that?
Are you talking to lawyers?
Yeah.
You know, and then
Exactly.
the one that
Exactly.
what's his name? I forgot. I think Tony Busby or whatever that lawyer.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
He said he said he ain't gonna represent her.
Yeah, he said he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like
He's not.
Yeah.
he's not. So it's like
If
he
he's
turned it
not,
down,
then
Yeah, if he's not, yeah,
a
he has
weirdo.
money. He's a
Yeah.
money. Yeah, he's trying to grab that money.
Absolutely.
man.
But at the same time, last thing I'll say about this, Zion, sums up that you keep on putting yourself in situations like
Yeah, that's
this,
true
though.
too.
You got a
Like-
problem.
Like something's going on, right?
Going back to the initial talk, therapy, it'll help.
Yeah.
He probably has something that he hasn't dealt with. Now he has all this money and fame, was supposed to be the next big guy coming from Duke. You know, that can get to your head too.
Literally.
So,
And think about it.
Yes.
Wasn't he messing with that porn star?
This is the same.
that's
one.
Mariah
Oh,
Mills.
it's the same one?
Yeah.
It's the same one, right?
The bag and leaves.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. He's messing with a porn star and now it's sexual assault.
And he has a kid
You know,
with somebody else.
Focus on them beignets in basketball.
Beignets.
Ain't that what it's called?
nah, he don't need to be focused on them.
Hey, but he focused.
Beignets are fire.
Hey, it's either Mariah. He got vices, and they
Well,
you
like
have
beignets?
this vice. or
Look at
this
you and
vice.
look at him. What's the
Oh,
biggest
absolutely.
difference?
Yeah.
You want this vice or you want that vice? You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
bro is 300 pounds and he's only 6'7".
Hey, so
like
stay
come
away
on,
from-
bro. Like, and you're not a lineman.
And on that note, it's been another dope episode.
Yes, sir.
Player partners. It's your boy Champ.
It's your boy Lefty.
It's your boy G.
On that note, we out.